quickly, and so we got the program. And we started with 20 young people in mathematics and 20 young people in science. We had, what's the program you put, Catherine? What's the?
When I was in teaching?
Yeah, no.
In education?
Well, we didn't do any of the,
English
feel
and
good stuff in
performing
the
arts
morning.
and, oh, L&L.
Pardon?
L&L.
Ellen what?
L&L.
Life and learning.
Oh, life and learning, we didn't do that. And so then they being the Department of Education really wanted us to do that, and so then we put that in place. And, but we've always done the fine arts in the evening on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I guess you do that. Still do Monday night's lectures on Monday, is that right?
Ethics, yes, we'll do that.
Who are the lectures?
There's a new person on campus that is in charge of ethics for NDSU,
Oh, is that
and
right?
so there's a change happening.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, one of the things that happened early on was that they used to apply not to NDSU for go to school, they'd apply to State Department.
Yeah, Department of Education.
Department of Education, so that's where all the applications would go. And so I think the first year, they did all the selections, or I remember.
The first year, absolutely.
Yes,
Yes,
and then
they
we
did.
started to go to help them,
Yes.
and
we
pretty soon
take
then
it
they
over.
said, well, just take care of it, kind of thing.
But so I don't, in the first 10 years, it became pretty similar. And I suspect, I don't know, I've been away for 15, so I really don't know. But it was fun. We had a good time. I think the first year that Mr. House and I got done, we said we wouldn't do it again. But we had a couple of anxiety
Attacks.
attacks. But anyway, it was fun. It was really good. And I think what's really rewarding is the success that you young people will have when you get done, and the effect that it does have. I often think about me getting up there, Mr. Haas or Dr. Boyer today, saying, you're going to be changed. What does that really mean? Because mom and dads could have also some anxiety hearing that. But I don't know for a fact, but I'm not so sure we've had any drastic changes in which there was a definite personality change, and you didn't go home as, what was your name?
Sarah Beth.
You didn't go home as Sarah Beth, you know what I'm saying to you? But I think you were, I hope you were challenged to come to school, and most of the young people would say that they were. And the senior year, I don't know, how was your senior year in high school? Did you find that it was easy?
It was hard to blend in with everyone, I think, because it was like everyone was like, oh, I'm so nervous to be in college next year. And it's like, well, I already kind of had a taste of that. Like, I'm kind of over that.
Well, yeah, I thought, and I
That's
think
scary.
that Dr. Boyer did a nice job of explaining that to the parents today, to yourself, to your peers that are going to be here. He did a nice job about that, because, again, it's a different challenge. And you're doing some things here that you didn't do, or you couldn't do back at the high school.
In the initial years, I know it was the first year or two, the large schools like Fargo, Bismarck, I don't know which ones, couldn't attend.
Really?
That was the
Yeah,
rule.
that's true, yeah. And because I think it was set up such that to attract the people from the smaller schools that didn't have the opportunity. And we got that changed, fortunately.
So, it's because that was one of the reasons they didn't incorporate lab activities and, different, bigger classes and so on, that the smaller schools weren't involved in. And so we did change that. Probably only lasted a couple of years. For many years, we didn't have the idea of having letter grades. I was telling about that last night. But now that's one of the things that you select so that you can include it in scholarship applications and so on. And I know all of you, if you didn't put it on your application for college that you had to go to school, you should have, because that should be part of your applications forever. Because it's one of those things that people know about it in many places. Because there are still a few schools that will offer scholarships, sight unseen, to people that have attended a donor school somewhere. And it's not huge amounts of money, but several $1,000s or whatever. So
That's good.
it's one of those pieces.
And most of the honor program, it's something that they will ask about. Is if
Yeah,
you
probably
attended.
so.
Yeah.
I need to get on to my next thing.
Yes, thank you for stopping.
I'm glad I could. I challenge all of you to follow in this fine woman's footsteps and send us your next generation of
I'll send my sister's kids.
That works, that works. If you ever choose to have some of your own someday, we'll take them too. So give me a high five all the way around because I love Dad and Dad. It's so good to see you. Thank you for making this a priority to be with us in Southport. I love you all, I love you all, I love you all. Love you all.
Take care.
Have fun.
You too, it's nice to see you.
Thank
Be
you.
well. Now, buddy.
Sure.
Love you. We'll see you guys. Bye. Travel safe, everybody. Bye. I get to go give